Welcome everybody to VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire. I'd like to welcome everybody for another exciting real-time Lego build. I say exciting, but it's kind of, they're long and tedious, and they just pretty much show you what it takes to build one of these models in real time. No stop motion, no fast motion tricks here. This is model 7659 Imperial Landing Craft. This was never seen in the original movies, but it was in the remade original trilogy. It was how they got down to Tatooine to drop off their sand troopers. It's got a lot of playability in this set. The cockpit moves up and down, the window opens up, the back to where the engines are, the wings fold up and down, and it's got quite an intricate gearing system there. The doors open up, the top lifts off. It looks a little bit like the Imperial shuttle, but not, but it's still a fun toy to build. I don't go and play with these sets, I just build them. But if I were to play with them, I would find them quite interesting as a kid. It does come with 4 sand troopers and 1 TIE pilot. I think it's 4 troopers. No, yeah, 4 troopers and a TIE pilot. I don't know why they have a TIE fighter pilot, but it works. I mean, it looks good in the set. But a lot of people online are kind of questioning why they put a TIE trooper in there. I did start this. I started a video already, but I ran across another issue of mine of finding parts. I found the part, it was with me, so I had to redo it. But I just want to welcome everybody, and this is a real-time Lego build. And what I mean by real-time is you see it, I'm building it right in front of you. So if you ever wondered how long it actually physically takes to build these things, I don't do any fancy stop motion or fast motion or nothing like that. This is all straight real-time. That's exactly what it implies. But just to give you an idea how long it takes to build these things, what it takes to build them. These are all sets I own. Got tons of videos. And I was on Google Plus last night, joining some groups, and come across a couple of people doing these real-time video builds, which I didn't think anybody did, but except for me and maybe a group from the Mythbusters. But nonetheless, I seen them on there. But these guys got a lot better recording equipment than I do for a computer. I'm a poor man doing whatever I can. So, but I just figured I'd build on real time. This is a hobby. It's not something I wake up and do from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. But I still like doing it. I still like building Legos. Star Wars is the only thing I build because it's all I have. I have a lot of old sets, but I don't have the instructions for them, and they're like, one's a lunar lander and police station, things like that. Just not really interested in them right now. I'm hoping to be getting some more sets of Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings, but like I said, time will tell. I know where I can get them, but right now they're out of my reach. So who knows, maybe soon in the future I'll have those sets and I'll be able to give you more reviews and things like that. I'm going to be changing my site. Not too drastic, but enough. Because I'm having a hard time coming up with new material for old Legos. I'm going to start my website revolving more around the actual Vader franchise. Everybody likes Darth Vader, at least I do. And I know a lot of people that online express the same interest. So I'm going to start getting into that. And we'll see how that goes. but I'm trying to do what I can on my videos here so I can give you all the best show of what it takes to build these things. I do live in Florida, Titusville, Florida, and we just had a real nice rainstorm. Normally it's about 100 degrees outside, and now after it rained outside here, it's a nice cool 79, 80 degrees, really nice. So I'm out here doing a real-time build. I do sit on my back porch and build these outside, just so I don't bother anybody and no distractions. My house is pretty small, so I do what I can outside. But let me talk about this model here. It's pretty much a really good playability set. There's a lot of options you can use and do with it. One of the options I like is the fact you can take the top off. You can either access it with the doors or you can take the top off. It's quite nice. So let's see, I'm trying to concentrate on where these go. The inside is very very detailed. It's got a place for everybody to sit, all 4 troopers, I believe. Yeah, you can fit them in there. There's 2 seats, but I believe 4 can sit in there. Well, I can't remember. It's been so long since I built this model. I do what I can, though. Let's see. I know I'm probably missing something, so let me concentrate on what I'm doing. I did see a real-time build last night. I started following this guy on Google Plus, and he's got a really good setup. He's got the software to do it, and it's very professional looking. No words, though. He doesn't talk about his sets, and I'm still trying to see if he has a website. His videos are awesome, though. But I wish I had that kind of software to do the same thing he's doing, because he's pretty much doing what I'm doing, just he starts with a brand new set, and it's brand new right out of the box. Very nicely done, very professional. Like I said, I just don't have the funds available to do a real-time build like that. It's too bad, though, because it's kind of like what I envision my builds to be like, and what they turn out is 2 different things. Can't always get what you want in life, so I'm doing whatever I can. Alright. Let's see here. Kind of a lack of something to talk about today. It's kind of a slow Sunday. Not much to do, especially when it's raining. Might hear some thunder in the background. We had a doozy of a lightning storm just a few minutes ago out here. And it's supposed to rain all day here in Central Florida, so that's why I figured I'd do a real-time build. Nice and cool outside, and stormy. I love storms. Ask anybody, thunderstorms are my favorite. And I do these videos on the back porch while it's happening. Alright, I'm trying not to build off camera, which is a pretty bad pet peeve of mine that I wind up doing. So I'm trying not to. Fortunately, if I zoom way out in these pictures, you won't see very much detail. It's a nice camera and all, but I don't have my autofocus on, because every time I do it, it tends to zoom in and out too much, and it really messes up my focus. Plus, I have manual control of it, so I can zoom right down on it if I need it to show you real intricate parts of it. I've done that on a few sets. I got all my parts all out here on the table like normal. I normally do that. Just it makes it easier to find pieces. So if you ever do any kind of Lego building, I think this is the best way to do it. Put everything together like that. Sorry, I got hiccups. And just so much easier to find everything. Except for at the very beginning of the video, and I couldn't find one little piece. It was driving me up the wall. I had to restart it and do it over again. But that happens. If you watch any of my videos, you'll know there's always at least one piece missing from the set when I'm going to build it. You would think by now I'd double check all my stuff, but yeah, I'm in such a hurry to build these things. I'm excited to build them. They're fun to build. That I just jump right to it, get all the parts out. I think I'm counting them all, but wind up not getting them all. But I've got so many boxes and bags and bins of either Star Wars Lego or all kinds of other Legos. Just if I need them in a pinch, I can grab them. Usually takes me only a few seconds to find them. Alright, moving right along. I'm trying to keep these videos under an hour, but this looks like about the same amount of the last set I just built, which was the 6208 B-Wing fighter. And during my build, I meant to take pictures of my progression when I was building it, so I could show them on my blog site. And I forgot to take individual pictures, which can make my videos run really super long, but it gives the viewer on my website a chance to see every little intricate detail at every step. I'm not endorsed by Lego. I don't know if it's okay to do that, but I haven't been told not to yet, so I guess everything's okay, or they don't see my site or whatever. That's alright. One of these days they'll see it. I thought of even writing an ebook about some Lego sets, see what they think of that, because I think I need permission from Lego to do so. But I do what I can, So I'm just going to plug right along. In a few videos before this, a long time ago, I talked about why I don't put just music on it. A lot of the music that is in YouTube is where I upload all my videos to. They have a whole bunch of various music on there that you can use with your videos. I personally like the Star Wars music, but if you don't own the rights to that Star Wars music, you can't put it on your site. You can't play it and nothing like that. But oops. Yeah, these papers are awfully old. But it shows you what not to do in this set, which is kind of funny, huh? It shows you don't do this, but do this. It's just very weird, huh? I don't know why they would do that in a set. I mean, if you're going to bother to put this page in there, let me slide this over. If you're going to put this page in there, why bother? Just put the right page in there. But it says not to do it this way, but to do it this way. It doesn't make any bit of sense. I mean, there's only one piece that's different, and that's the little yellow ring at the very top. I don't know what the difference is, but hey, we'll just go with what they say, right? Alright. One of those, one of these. I got all my small parts over here in this box next to me because they're so tiny I don't want to actually accidentally grab a piece and have it go shooting off the table on me. Because that would just I'd be looking for it forever. My back porch is all concrete back here, but certain colors just blend in with that concrete. Alright, let's see. I don't want to get this part wrong. My hands are a little bit shaky today. I apologize for that. Whoops, I'm getting that wrong already. Recently stopped drinking tea, and it makes my hands a little shaky. Caffeine withdrawals. And if you're a kid and you're watching this video, it's just when you drink a lot of tea all the time and you stop that. Caffeine, any soda will do it to you. It'll shake a little bit, especially when you drink as much tea as I drink, because that's about all I drink, tea and milk. I don't drink very many sodas, and I don't drink alcohol. So, and water, of course. Need water. We just had about 6 inches of it dump on us just now. Alright. And boy, the mosquitoes are out biting me to death today. That's one thing that's really bad about this back porch. I've got a door over there with a rip screen, and the mosquitoes are just pouring in. But that's alright. That's one thing you gotta deal with here in Florida. Mosquitoes. They're never gonna go away. And I have lost my mosquito spray. I can't seem to find it. Which is not a good thing, but you know, what can I do? Alright. That's like that. Alright. Oh, you know, I forgot to even put these in the set. Go figure. That's easy to do. Alright, that goes there. Whoops. What am I doing? That is going there, right? Let's see. Make sure I got that right. Yeah, that's where it goes. Alright. I'm always skipping steps. I'm a rule breaker. Alright. This is the firing mechanism. When you push that in, it fires that. Jeez. I did it again. How did I do this? This is me not paying attention. Give me a second, folks. I know better than this. Oh, and here's where you get to see a tool that comes with the ATTE. It's a Lego remover tool. Check this out. It makes it handy for, you know, if you don't have an axle handy. It's awesome. Allows you to pull pieces apart. There's only one bad thing about this set, this tool. The edge of it does not allow you to get underneath and in between leg is very good. You have to still do it the old-fashioned way with either a little pry tool or I use a knife sometimes, which is probably not the safest thing to do, but let's see, I got all that right. Yeah, it's not the safest way to do it, but that's the way I do it. Or you can use your fingernails or your teeth. If I do it with my teeth, I'll break my teeth out of my head. Alright. That's like that. Let's see. We're cruising up on 20 minutes. I'm going to try to probably break these down into 20-minute segments. After I get this next one built, then I'll stop it and I'll go on with another one. Or something like that. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do. I've got to find some mosquito spray because mosquitoes are about to carry me off out here. And it's too bad I can't just pause the video. Unfortunately, that's the one bad thing about this program. You can't pause it. Which I wish I could. It just pause it like recording anything. It will not do that. As nice of a camera as it is, the program won't allow you to do it. Alright, let's see if I can get this out of this box. There's always the little ones in the corner I can never get to. Plastic on a plastic box. Slides everywhere. If this is your first time seeing one of these videos, I tend to ramble just because I don't have any music playing, and I'm trying to give you any kind of story I can on it, or anything to pass the time away. I figure I put it on there wrong. There we go. That works pretty good. Alright. That's like that. And that's like that. See, I'm just trying to see if I didn't miss any steps. Alright. I'll go a couple more. Let's see. Here I am looking for parts again. There they are. Got a lot of parts scattered all over this table. And they're not sitting in any kind of particular order. Just because if I did that, I would be sitting there for hours trying to put everything in separate places and, you know, things like that. And it would just take way too long. So I try to spread it out so I can see everything. Group everything into certain groups just so it's easier to find. For anybody that wants to sign up to VadersNewEmpire.com, feel free, or my YouTube channel. I'm always popping something up there. I try to give you the best of what I can offer. As far as doing this real time, it's hard to speed up the process of actually building these things. So you have to bear with me on that until I can get some money in my pocket, possibly get a new computer. If you've watched these before, then you'll know that my computer dies all the time because it's overheating most of the time. And so I need to get a new computer, new software. And I'm out of work right now, so it kind of makes it difficult to find all that, get all that going. If you're willing to donate anything to me, oh, by all means, I'll take a donation. I'm not shy. Yeah, so I'd like to eventually get to where I'm not just doing Legos anymore and start doing other things that deal with Vader, and the new Star Wars movies are coming up soon, you know. That's going to be exciting. So yeah, it shows guns, and they go down in those flat Legos with a hole in the center. And they're down in there. I don't have any of the guns or the characters sitting out. I keep telling people I got a whole bunch of minifigures sitting behind me, but I'm going to do another section that's dedicated to just minifigures on my website, and I'll probably showcase some on YouTube. I've seen a bunch of people do it. That's kind of not sure if I want to go through that same process and show the same thing everybody else is showing online. It's just kind of have a problem doing what everybody else is doing. I don't try to follow along with everybody, because if you're not marching your own beat, then you're following someone else's, and I don't like following other people. That's why I do these real-time builds the way I do them, because nobody does them like this. I just did a video for the B-Wing fighter and explained about Mythbusters used to have a group of guys off from them, and they did real-time Lego builds. But it was more like a contest to see who could build what faster. And I think they had the Imperial Executor Star Destroyer against the Death Star, and they raced it, or something like that, and they raced to see who could build the thing faster. And, I cannot recall who won. I think it was the Imperial Star Destroyer, the big executor class. I've got that sitting behind me, and that was I did a full-length real-time build on that alone. It took me almost a month to complete and shoot, but at the time also I was working 10-hour days at my job, so I didn't have time every day to jump to it, or I would have sat there and made video after video after video. But it's okay, it came out alright. I actually almost dropped it at the end, showing it off, which would have been disastrous, but also at the same time you could have seen what would have fallen off the set and what would have stayed. I have a feeling a lot of it would have came off. There's a lot of intricate details on that model. I'm trying not to build off camera. Sometimes I have my daughter sit with me when I'm doing these. My son, he doesn't really get into these anymore. That's alright, he's got to do his own thing. And I live in a house full of people that don't really watch a lot of Star Wars, don't know much about it. Believe it or not, yes, it's true. There are people out there like that. But that's alright. I have no problems with that. But they don't come out and watch. They don't get involved. I wish they would. I at least wish one or two of them would, but believe it or not, Star Wars is not for everybody. That kind of shocked me when I first met my fiance. She had never seen the movies, didn't know anything about it. I thought everybody in the world had seen Star Wars. Okay, I just had to count, see if I got everything here. Okay. Yeah, I remember this. This is the sides of it. Yeah, I believe this is the sides. Ooh, I don't have the picture here. Yeah, these are the sides of the model that go into the side. It's not tricky or nothing, but it can get a little wobbly on you here. And thunder in the background. I wonder if it's going to rain here again. I wouldn't doubt it. Okay, I might as well do that with this one. Do I need 4 of those? Yep. There's 2 of them being built at the same time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mouse. I'm going to zoom out so you can see a little bit more. You can pretty much tell what I'm doing on camera. Try not to get my fingers in the way, but sometimes that happens. Okay. Let's see here. Need to do a little bit of a time check real quick, y'all. Alright. And these just go on there like this. Back when I first started these, I was going through and washing them off and cleaning them, but I haven't been doing that, to be honest with you, lately, because the amount of real-time sets I plan on doing, because before I started this Star Wars hobby blog, my kids actually had some of my Lego sets, and they got mixed up either when they were around me or stuff got dropped in. Then our stuff got mixed, so I'm missing a lot of pieces from certain sets. So to make it long story short, I'm pulling off other sets to make whole sets, and then after that set's done, then if I need another part, I'll go ahead and pull off from one of the other sets. Just what I have to do to make it work. So they're constantly getting taken apart, put back together, and being on the back porch, things tend to get a little bit dirty. But they're plastic, you know. If it was made out of something different, I'd probably be cleaning them more. There's a group of people out there named Playgo, or I think they're just Play now. They were Playgo at first. They got a they got a site. It's set up like Netflix. You order whatever sets you want, and you rent them, and then you play with them. They come all sanitized, washed in a nice little bag, and from what I understand, they do really well. They're everywhere, all over the internet right now. And if you look on my Vader's New Empire site, I actually have a link to their site on my site. Pretty much, you can find them through there. They're either on. I got them advertised on the side and down at the very bottom of my site. So if you're ever on my site, you can see there. Click their link and go right to their page. It's a pretty good idea, you know, just like Netflix. And if you don't know what Netflix is, like my fiance didn't know what Star Wars was, it's just a place to rent Legos. Play with them as long as you want. Send them back, but if you want to keep them, got a little bit of a problem here. If you want to keep them, then you just pay a discounted price, and they let you keep them, which is a pretty good deal, because they're making money. You're getting a set you probably didn't think you could find, and it works out with both parties. It's good for little kids, you know, because either they're going to grow old of one set real quick, or keep wanting more and more and more. And we all know how expensive them things can get. So, give me a second. I'm having trouble getting this one in. That's so weird. There we go. Those little studs on the side. Everything built sideways and upside down. So far, so good. Yeah, it says don't leave these hanging down. You'll see there, don't leave the thing hanging down, because it's got to move back and forth inside there. See, pretty nice though so far. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Bear with me, folks. There's a reason I couldn't see the top down into my sets when I'm building here. How about a light on above? There we go. Now you can see down inside there. Apologize for that. There you go. You can see down in there now. I would just zoom down, but it's so easier just to pick it up. And you can see they spring-loaded right there. Alright, where are we at? I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop the video for a second. We're up on a half-hour mark, and that's what I'm probably going to keep my videos at now, about 30-35 minutes in length, just so it's easier to scan through if you ever just want to scan. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch my real-time Lego build. Forgot what model number I'm working on. 7659 Imperial Landing Craft. I also need to get something to drink. Thanks for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire. And I will see you on the next video. Have a good day.